water in my hair. But I wanted to talk to y'all about me on the detox for depo and what I'm doing next. So I had one depo shot, and that was January 27th, the day after our daughter was born, stillborn. And I didn't know nothing about it. I should have did my research. I do research on everything else, but I didn't do my research on the depo shot. So they said it takes 6 to 18 months for you to get pregnant afterwards. And my doctor, they said it takes 6 to 18 months for you to get pregnant afterwards. They say it stays in your system for around 14 weeks. So this is what my doctor told me. My doctor told me it could take from 30 days to 6 months to get pregnant. And he said it can stay in your system for 10 weeks. So there's a contradiction in what I've been told. So, like I last told you, when I went to the doctor and I talked to him about whatever happened with our daughter, he said there was nothing wrong with me or nothing wrong with her. It just happened, and that's really scary. We are going to have more kids, and they're going to know about their sister. That's just what it is. And dealing with it every day is extremely hard. Sometimes I break down. Sometimes I just go through the day like a zombie. So I've been doing a detox because I want to get this out my system pretty quick, because I've been one of the people that's had a side effect of continuous bleeding. My first side effect was when I actually first got it. My face was very scaly, and I could tell that the depo was coming out of my system a little bit because my face isn't as dry as it used to be. I mean, my face used to be, I would wash it one day and then the next morning it would just be scaly. Another side effect I know for sure is mood swings and depression, because at one moment I'll be like, okay, I lost my baby, but everything's gonna be okay. The next moment I'm just out of this world crying, and that comes along with losing your child. But at the same time, I wish I could have controlled myself a little bit more. I didn't do anything wrong, but with the depo, it affects you to where you have these crazy thoughts. Another thing is that I was having panic attacks. Never had them before. I had one when I was pregnant with her, and then afterwards I would think about her, panic attack. I recently had one, I think yesterday. I don't think it was a panic attack, and I don't think it was an anxiety attack. I think my body was just off a little bit. Sometimes, you know how when you're staring at something and you zone out? That would happen to me, but my body wouldn't be able to readjust. So those are my side effects, and that's the only thing I think of, dry skin, anxiety, and panic attacks kind of go with it. So dry skin and anxiety. So I wanted to cleanse this out. Like I said, I only got one shot, and that was the 27th, and today is March the 29th, I think. Let me see. Well, yeah, I think it's March 29th, so that means that based on my doctor, it should be out of my system, or it should have stopped working around the second week of April. But based on the internet, I would have stopped working, or it would have stopped working the last week of April, which is the 27th, which is the exact 3 months. So I've been taking the yogi detox tea. I told y'all that I was going to do another review on it when I got done, and today I did my last one. So I've been taking the yogi detox tea with 2 cups of water, 1 tea bag. Some people do 2 tea bags and 1 cup of water, and so it's kind of stronger, but I wanted mine to last longer and kind of go through my system slower. So I did this, and at first it made me constipated, meaning I couldn't go to the bathroom. So I took a laxative, and that cleaned me out, and it made my stomach feel so much better. So with the yogi detox tea, the difference, it's other stuff that I do with it, but I'm gonna tell y'all that after I tell y'all kind of what the yogi detox tea did to me. It kind of affected my cycle. It got lighter. I was just straight bleeding, really dark red. And if anything, when I bleed now, which I still continuously bleed, one of my side effects, it's red now. It's not just like my uterus just fell out. When I take that, it's lighten my cycle some days. Some days I wouldn't bleed in the beginning of the day until like 5. Some days I wouldn't bleed until 12, something like that. So I could tell that it's taking it out of my system. And again, like I said, my skin used to be really scaly. It didn't matter what I put on my skin, but it's been getting better. So I feel like that's been taking it out of my system. My routine that I do every day is I wake up, I drink at least 1 cup of water, which is technically 2 cups because it holds so much. I drink 1 cup of water. I then drink my detox stuff. I then, after the detox stuff, I try to eat. And then once I eat, I do the lemon and water, and I do a warm water. I do lemon and warm water. Then from there, I take a prenatal, and then with the lemon rind from the lemon from before and the tea bag from the day before, which has already dried out, I put both of those in hot water. I score the lemon, meaning like cut little small slits into the peel of the lemon. It still has juice in it. I put that into some hot water and I let it steep, pretty much making another tea. I do that too because I don't want to waste the tea that I had, and the tea bag is still, you know what I'm saying, or something. Also, lemon peel has more vitamin C and actually more nutrients than the actual lemon juice. So I score that. I put it in hot water. I let it sit. I add a little bit of sugar. It just depends because, like I said, caffeine is not really good for fertility and things like that. So it's not like I'm just trying to add extra sugar and things to my diet. So it depends. I put sugar in there, and if I do, I try to use raw sugar. I put that in there and I let it sit for a little bit, and then I drink that and then go about dinner and things like that. So next thing that I'm going to be taking is green tea. The green tea, and it's decaffeinated and it's organic, and it's only 12 packs left in there, and so I'm gonna take those 12 packs. I might do 2 a day or 1 a day. I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get my little routine to last until the first week of May, so I can make sure that I stop bleeding, or you know, just trying to do something, because even though this is considered normal, continuously bleeding since I gave birth, it takes a huge toll on me, especially with being with someone and you can't be intimate. It's very hard on that part. So these are the green tea packs, and it's 2 in each one. And they said that dealing with fertility, one of the things that you want to stay away from is caffeine. So I really don't drink sodas like that. I might drink sodas on the weekend, and even then it's a few sips. And I drink a whole lot of water, I would say probably 8 cups a day. And that's more than I used to. So I'm going to be doing the green tea next. Then after that, I will be doing the everyday detox. Yeah, I guess you could call it detox, but everyday detox with yogi. It's the same thing except for the boxes that color blue all over. I'm going to be doing that afterwards. Then after that, I'll be doing the dandelion tea. Then I will be doing the 7-day cleanse. I was going to do Vitatex, but they said that, like, some things that I read said that Vitatex was good for balancing hormones, but it adds progesterone to your system. But I'm doing all that I can do in order to stop continuously bleeding and kind of just stop this process of what's going on. I do want another child. I do want to conceive this year. But in order to do that, me and him both talked about us moving, and that's even if we conceive a child before we move, we want to make sure we move. And it's just like, in dealing with the situation, it's like 1 minute you want to have a baby right then and there. The next minute you're like, okay, well, maybe I should wait. And, you know what I'm saying? Just different things like that. It's horrible psychologically, because you want to know who this person was. You know you already love this person to death. And it's just like,
You just gotta be without them, and it's extremely hard. But you just gotta keep going, because you plan on having children in the future, and you have to be somewhat sane in order to love them children. And it's hard because you know for sure that you're not gonna get that child back that you lost. The world still goes on, and that's the sucky part to it. But thank y'all for watching. I'll be doing another update after I finish the green tea, which is 12 bags. And like I said, I might do one a day. And might do one a day. But I have done a lot of research. Some people say to get pregnant like that, like how it would be if you missed a pill. I kind of wish I would have went with the pill, because I wouldn't be bleeding every day. I thank y'all for watching. Follow up with me on my trying to detox from the depo. Thank you.